Hi, I'm Kate Bertram, author of Creating Stickiness. Let's not sugarcoat it. Change is uncomfortable. It messes with our routines, pushes us out of our comfort zone, and forces us to let go of what's familiar. But here's the truth. Change is a non-negotiable. Change is the currency of progress. If you're not changing, you're not growing. And if you're not growing, you're in trouble. The world doesn't pause for anyone. Markets shift. Technology evolves. Customers want more, they want faster, they want better, and new competitors pop up overnight. In a world like this, organizations that stand still, they're actually moving backward. Need proof? Look at Apple, Netflix, Amazon, and Ford. Giants that didn't just adapt to change, they embraced it and they let it pull them forward. On the other side, think of Blockbuster, Kodak, BlackBerry, Toys R Us. They clung to comfort and it cost them everything. Change isn't just about staying competitive, it's about staying alive. Now, let's be honest, we're human, and humans, we don't love change. It disrupts certainty. It stirs up fear and doubt and loss. We get attached to habits and routines and what feels safe. Maybe we're afraid of failing. Maybe we're afraid of looking incompetent. Maybe we're afraid of losing control. All of these emotions are real, but here is the twist. What we resist the most often holds the key to the next level. Culture is either fuel or friction in times of change. If your culture celebrates curiosity, feedback, and trust, change feels like an opportunity. But if your culture punishes mistakes, hoards information, or silences people, change feels like a threat. So ask yourself, does our organization reward learning or just perfection? Do people feel safe to speak up or do they hold back? Do we treat mistakes as growth or as punishment? Because culture doesn't just impact results. It decides whether your people run towards change or away from it. So how do you build readiness for change before the crisis hits? You celebrate innovation, not just outcomes, and make learning a habit. You normalize feedback and transparency and reward progress, not just perfection. And most importantly, you listen. Do you hear people saying that won't work here? Or do you hear, let's figure it out? That difference tells you everything about your culture. You don't need a change management expert. You just need to be genuine, present, and willing to lead with empathy and clarity. Sticky leaders model what it looks like to be uncomfortable and committed. They say things like, I know this is hard. I'm learning alongside you. They say, here's why we're doing this and what it means for us. Change starts with you. Develop a growth mindset, stay curious, and be resilient. Communicate from your heart and show your team that through your actions, the change isn't something they fear. It's something we do together. Change will either be a force that breaks your organization or the fire that shapes it. You get to decide. If you want to build something sticky, something that lasts, adapts, and thrives, be the kind of leader who doesn't just accept change, they actually champion it. Your team is watching, your culture is listening. Lead with courage, communicate with heart, and keep evolving because that's where the magic lives.